The story is about one guy. He has been doing pretty well, working on a Fortune 500 company for the past 20 years. And now he's standing in the corridor in his office and he's holding a pink slip that he was handing from his office a couple minutes ago, from his boss a couple minutes ago. So his boss told him that the half of department that he is running will be laid off. And of course, he's really disappointed and he's in shock. He didn't expect this, and he has three kids and a mortgage, and and today is his birthday. Uh, so he thinking about his future, and he think that at least he has a good severance, generous severance package, but he's still really disappointed. So he remember how he started work there. So he was 26 years old, and he just got his degree and he was looking for a dream job. So he sent hundreds of CV and had a dozen of job interviews, but a few employers were ready to hire him, but he wasn't sure about it. So he kept searching for an appropriate position. And one day he saw this job posting in a local business magazine. It seemed promising for him, a decent pay, good insurance benefits, solid retirement plan, and so on. So he had the right skills and education level, and he applied for that job, sending his resume and cover letter. And he was invited for interview. The interview was short. He answered for a few questions and told about his academic achievements, general backgrounds and internships. And he was really surprised when he was offered the job right after the interview. So it was how he landed his job. And he did pretty well. He handled his job responsibilities. He was promoted several times, and eventually he became head of marketing and sales. And he worked really hard. He worked 24/7. His day started around 7 from checking emails and responding for the most urgent ones. Then he grabbed a cup of coffee and went straight to the office. He did a lot of things. He scheduled meetings, arranged conference call, ran financial reports, made marketing and sales proposals. He spent evenings going to business meetings and corporate parties. And even when he came at home, he continued working because there was some offices in a different time zone. And apart from that, he managed a team of 150 people. And several times he was on JFH or overworked and sleep deprived, almost facing depression. And his parents were really worried about him at that time. His mother worked as a teacher, and he has a problem with workaholism, workaholism and poor work-life balance. So she was afraid that the same could happen with him. And Ed worked at a factory almost for whole his life, and he made a successful career. And he told that whenever factory workers were unhappy, they would go on a strike to demand better working conditions. He retired. His father retired 10 years ago, and now he lives in Miami. But he couldn't. Our hero couldn't go on a strike, and the one way to deal with stress and burnout for him was work more. And he couldn't take a day off because it wasn't appropriate. And if when things became unbearable, he take a sick leave and can come back again on Monday. And also there was time when he almost gave a 2 weeks notice after his boss yelled at him in front of the whole office without specific reason. But his wife on a maternity leave then, so resigning was never an option because he couldn't stop working and leave their family without any income. So he kept working no matter what. And he never saw that he could end up like this, getting dismissed from his job after all these years. So he got really angry and he decided to go to his boss and told him that he is a jerk and tell him about what he thinks about his incompetent nepotistic management. So he came in, the lights were off, and as soon he stepped in, there was explosion of confetti pieces and a bunch of balloons, and over the table was a happy birthday banner, and his boss and co-workers all yelled surprise. So of course he can't believe that it was just a birthday prank. And then he turned slowly and left the room. And he quit this time for real.